Hey everybody, this is Miss Marshall. I just wanted to give you a heads up about how things will look in your Google Classroom. If you go to your Google Classroom, and I'm going to pick first period, if you look at first period, this is for my first period Advanced Algebra 2. Each class will have a different title. Some of you will have me for Advanced Algebra 2, some of you will have me for regular Algebra 2. The setups will be the same for both of those. This is your page here. I will post announcements and different things on here so that you will have those so that you can look at it. But what you're going to want to do is go to Classwork, and under Classwork, you'll find that all of the titles, the topics are going to be broken up as far as weeks. So for week 1, it's going to be back to school and introductions, and the date is going to be from 8/24 to 8/28. If you notice, I already have week 2 down here. We'll start working with complex numbers, and all of these things will be posted by Friday the week before. So, for example, when we finish up this week on 8/28, I will be posting week 2 on the 28th. So we'll be posting on Friday before. Whenever you look at your assignments in Google Classroom, the first thing you're going to see at the very top of the list is a checklist. So if I look at this checklist and I want to look to see what's going to happen, I would pull up my checklist. So there it is there, and I'll just pull one up here for an example. So if we look at this checklist, it has the name of the week and what we're talking about, the number of days, and it has the due date at the top. You have some required assignments that you'll have to do each week. Notice I have them numbered with suggested due dates. Now, that's very important. These are suggested dates when you do these. So, for example, the one that's due on that very first day, Monday, is the flip grid on Google Classroom, and it's on the slide and it's labeled with problem number 1. What you have to do is just make me a simple flip grid video, and then once you make the flip grid video, you're going to turn it in on Google Classroom. So if we go to Google Classroom, you would turn it in, you would mark it as turned in, then you would come back over here, you would type in the date that you turned it in. So let's say that you actually did it on the 24th. So you would type it in that you have turned it in and that you have finished that part of the assignment. Sometimes you will see optional work down here on the bottom that you can do to help. You may have extra videos that I post if you want to watch those, if you didn't understand one of the other videos that I posted. And then this, the I can statements, this is what you should be able to do after you finish this week. So for examples, you should be able to simplify all powers of I by the time you finish this first week. So in the complex numbers, you have some things that you should be able to identify. Complex numbers, imaginary numbers, real numbers, you should be able to recognize all of those by the time you finish this one. If once you've finished all of that and you finished all of your work, you're good. Once you have all of this back to school stuff done, everything that's on this checklist will be below it somewhere. Some of the ways that the teachers are presenting them are a little bit different, but everything that is done in Algebra 2 will be presented, just it'll look a little different. You will have a back to school checklist for every single week, and below it you will have the stuff that you're supposed to do. Make sure you mark that you're turned in, make sure that you do your checklist, and make sure that you put dates on your checklist of when you have turned them in. The checklist is also a required part of your work. Can't wait to see you and get to know you a little bit better, and we'll see you on Monday.